If I make drugs, I'm going to have to accept the fact that one lucky isomer might do the trick, whereas one other unlucky isomer might kill somebody. Isomer. I-S-O-M-E-R. Isomer. The first thing I think of when I hear the word isomer is ice cream, because it sounds like the word ice cream, not because it actually has anything to do with the word ice cream. Or does it? So actually, ice creams, well, you have tons and tons of different flavors of ice cream, right? And the word isomer kind of relates to having different flavors of the same thing. And ice cream, it's made by chemical engineers when you manufacture it in different ice cream factories. And isomers have to do with chemistry and chemical engineering and physics and machines. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So first of all, I said isomers are like ice cream in that they describe a little bit of a range of different flavors of the same thing. Just like you can have lots of different flavors of ice cream, there might be a whole bunch of different isomers of a kind of molecule. So we're talking about chemistry here, or molecular isomerism. And when you have an isomer of a molecule, the molecule is made up of the same atoms, it's got the same chemical formula, and it's got the same connections of molecules. But when you look at the actual molecule in 3D space, your molecules or your atoms might be arranged differently. The analogy they use in school all the time is, okay, you make your kids build a molecule with marshmallows and toothpicks of different colors, and let's say every single kid has to put together the blue one first, then connect it with a toothpick to the green one, then connect it to the red one, then connect it to the white one, then connect it to the black one. Who has black marshmallows? I don't know. But you connect it in that order exactly. Yeah, every kid has the same order of colored marshmallows, and if you had to write out the formula, it would be the same. But when you look at it in 3D space, little Johnny there has his train of marshmallows curling around itself like a spiral, whereas Mary Sue Ellen has her marshmallow toothpick sculpture all zigzagged and going in different directions. And so that is the phenomenon of isomerism. Those kids made isomers of the same thing. And just like with real isomers, with chemicals and with molecules, you can have multiple structures or arrangements of structures that actually have the same formula. There's also isomers in the terms of physics and nuclear chemistry, and that has to do with having the same number of protons and neutrons in your nucleus, but they're arranged differently and have different energy states, and that's where we talk about radioactivity, and that might verge into nuclear engineering and biomedical engineering because we have different isomers that we use for different purposes, and that's all really neat too. So let's review. Isomers are like ice cream after all, because there are different flavors of different molecules, even though the molecules might have similar structure. Just like we have different flavors of ice cream. Go chemical engineering. That's our word of the day. Isomer. Hey, this is Pius Wong, your host of this show and resident bio/mechanical engineer and wannabe computer/software engineer. I also host the K-12 Engineering Education Podcast, so if you're into engineering education, please go on over to www.k12engineering.net and check that other show out. Thanks.